ridiculously how little we've had our women's rights. Which I'm terrified in how quickly we women have forgotten this.
Even if it is a fetish, what's wrong with it?
Right?
Even if it is, what the is your deal?
I do not want to be so judgmental. I gotta work on that.
Do you want me to cut some of that out, or are you good leaving it in?
No, it's me being human, and I want to acknowledge the fact that I am sorry for being so judgmental, and it's something I intend to work on is being less judgmental.
I love it.
Or maybe at least just being observational as opposed to trying to cut back on the...
Yeah, I think it's okay to find a healthy balance between. Yeah, I love it. I love the authenticity. Hi, Oprah, that I'm sitting down for an interview with. I got you nipple clamps or a big ol' dildo. You're welcome. Oh my god.
He got new glasses. I don't think I like them.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I grow used to them, but it's just something about the thickness up top, and then yeah.
Oh, new trends though. Although it kind of has like a throwback to like the 60s, I think.
Yeah, the kind of 60s
50s?
style. Yeah.
Something like that.
See, my only thing is it just doesn't feel like it fits his face. It's not as complimenting to his face as because it's the little arm bars that bother me. If they were thick with the rest of the glasses, mwah, chef's kiss.
It is. It's the glasses are unbalanced.
Yes, thank you. That's what it is. Yeah. And it's not that he looks terrible in them.
No.
He does.
I always love glasses.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it feels like that's like.
Feels like it's hugging around his face.
Like it makes it like look like it's.
Ooh, you know what he looks like? Unfortunately. You know the Men in Black, the Barnacle, the guy that got that's in the moon prison, and he's got like he shoots the stuff out of his hands in Men in Black 3?
Maybe, not really.
I'll show you a photo. Boris the animal. You kind of see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's about as mean as Boris the animal, too, when he really digs into people, so... What do you mean you've spent on this credit card? That's all I'm gonna see now for this episode.
Holding on to some stuff from your previous relationship, aren't you? If the first thing that entered your head when I asked what's your income is, well, my ex would think that's not very much.
Well, he pays his employees minimum 80 an hour, so 35 is nothing.
His employees, okay.
Yeah.
Well, why does he judge what? Well, they probably are in an industry that demands that. I don't know. That's weird. Okay. I mean, I'm being told, for what it's worth, that all you do is talk about your ex. And that you're kind of jaded. I don't know you like that yet, but that is what I am being told you do. We'll see. I mean, that's not necessarily a really healthy thing to... Who broke up with him?
He broke up with me.
There it is. That's why she's the bitter ex-girlfriend.
Bitter.
Former employee. Or the bitter...
I have a right to be bitter, though. The shit he put me through.
They all say that.
They all say that, yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're going to.
Even I've said that about my employer. I'm sure there was good things about Carlos at times, but for the most part, it was just shit experience.
I make 35 an hour, and I'm hourly.
Okay. What does that result to per paycheck, and what's that paycheck cycle?
Every 2 weeks, it's like $1,800. Every 2 weeks.
Okay, $3,600 a month net in San Diego. Yeah, how the f are you living on that? That's not like. You don't do well on that in San Diego.
Yeah, well, I spent a lot.
So this is why you're bitter, because the rich ex is no longer there via, I'm assuming he broke up with you, so reasons because of you. So now you have no money.
We can't ever fix those stairs because then we won't know people are coming down.
Right. It's okay, your mom's
just survive on your own, which has made you the bitter ex. I think now I understand why this conversation started that way.
Wow.
Also, BDSM stuff made me broke as well.
That doesn't make any sense.
It will when I tell you about it.
It made you broke? How did it make you broke?
I spent...
No, I think you're a jaded ex. He was able to pay for all the bills and subsidize your lifestyle. Come on, I'm reading this.
No.
What? He broke up with you. You immediately bring him up first thing. I'm being told all you do is talk about him.
He's 41. He abandoned me for a 21-year-old. So no.
So
it's because
what does that mean?
Because she.
Why are you focused on that? Is that not an adult?
We broke up, but we still live together, and he just spent this past.
I mean, let's face it. If I left you for a 20-year-old, you'd be upset?
Oh, I'd be upset. Of course,
Yeah.
I'd be upset.
And I think you'd feel like you'd be like, oh my god, you're like, I can't believe you dumped me, 40-year-old, because that's kind of what it seems to be that she's coming off as like, oh, he left me for the
younger woman
Yeah.
in the classic skate. But my question is was she the younger one in the first place originally?
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah.
And he's outgrown her?
Yeah, because I don't think
she's outgrown him.
Maybe I missed it, but I haven't heard his age yet.
I don't remember. Even if it's about the same age, if she was still the younger one or had that immaturity or youthfulness.
Mm-hmm. And just wanted that again type deal. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Time does jade people. It can. Yep.
Or maybe it has
telling me that I'm
nothing
a
to
piece
do
of-
with age. Maybe he doesn't see age, because I don't really see age that much.
No.
I don't notice age nearly as much as, like, I couldn't barely tell you if somebody's 20 or 60.
But boy, people are sensitive about it.
They really are. Mm-hmm. But I have a tough time telling what a person's age is. It can range seriously, significantly, almost that much. Mm-hmm. Like, I can tell the difference between a 60 and a 20-year-old, but I can't tell you the difference between a 20 and a 40.
No.
Heck, even some 20s and 50s can be a little questionable sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, maybe he just genuinely doesn't.
Well,
it's not about the age.
Especially when they're mid-20s to, like, depending on who you are, and how well you've looked after yourself, mid-30s to mid-40s. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's that, like, maybe he just doesn't, maybe she's focusing on the age because the age gap is significant, because I think that's what it was. I think he was like 40-something and she's 20-something.
Oh, okay.
The new girlfriend.
Yeah.
But really, there's no guarantee that's actually the age is, like, the problem. Like, maybe he moved on because she's judgy and loud. And
Yeah.
because that's kind of like what is she's sounding like, just
personality
because
clashings.
of her bitterness, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because of her bitterness or that's just who her where she's become.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe that would be the appeal of the one that's younger, is they're not jaded anymore, like jaded yet. Because, like, even at us, like, look at us, the older we've gotten, we're definitely not the same optimistic people we were when we were younger.
Nope. Doomerism has set in a lot of ways. Yep.
So maybe that's less about the age and more about the personality of the.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta like the person you're with.
Yeah.
If you don't, and if he wasn't, I mean, unfortunately, that's just he moved on and you didn't. Unfortunately,
right?
Yeah. God, I hope to never have to deal with that again.
Right.
Ever. Yeah. Fuck that. Found a good partner, and I'm good. I'm locked in.
Shit, and I'm not as good as the 21-year-old.
Okay, well, I mean, I'll be honest, that's weird, but it's literally only your perspective as the person who gotten broken up with, for what it's worth. So I take that with an incredibly small grain of salt. Let's be honest. But I don't really care who someone ends up with. That doesn't mean it's the reason they broke up with you.
See?
Like, people end up with people after they break up with people. That's kind of something that happens naturally.
We broke up. We had an open relationship. We met at my 33-some birthday party.
So don't let your girlfriend stand in the way of your wife? Type of situation?
I guess kind of, yeah. I saw myself as his future wife, and he
But he
freaked
did
out.
not see you as that.
I mean,
Sorry.
he did initially. That's why we moved in together. The whole purpose of moving in together was to see if we were compatible enough to have kids, get married, all that fun stuff.
Sorry, I think I've heard it twice now. When she says purpose, it sounds like she says porpoise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not noticed.
And it's like the only split second that I hear an accent, and it's porpoise.
Porpoise.
Yeah. Yeah, like the dolphin. Yes.
And then as soon as basically we started exploring IVF, because I can't have kids without IVF. He was there at the appointments, and I think the second.
Okay, pause. Let me see a picture of this guy. He's not going to be put on screen, but let me see a picture of this guy. And then let me see a picture of the 21-year-old.
I don't have a picture of that. I have her blocked on everything. So
Okay, well, I will pull the up. Because you probably know her name. Because I know for a fact you know her name.
I know her first name.
Oh, come on. She's probably tagged in his pictures, right?
No, he doesn't post pictures, really. He's not really
There's
online.
no way you don't know. You can look at your blocked accounts. There's no way someone who's freaking out so much about their ex.
The way I would
Doesn't
pull
know
it
her
up.
name.
It'll know it'll show
No,
her.
I'm
I looked
gonna
at her
look.
profile.
I'm gonna look.
You can't look at it. You don't have a membership to the website.
Her Instagram or Facebook.
I can try to find it. But anyway, here's a picture of him.
I don't need a. What website? Is this you?
Yeah, back when I was hot.
You're just trying to. You literally. Okay. Do you know what you just did here?
I showed you a picture of him with me.
No, you are literally unconsensually. I did not ask for this. Showing me
I'm
a picture of
covered.
You are not. Your nipple is literally there, and your pussy is right there. I'm seeing her literal vagina and
I
tits.
have an outfit on. I pulled
This
it
was, I did not ask for this, nor did I want it.
Here's us at a Ren Fair. How's that? With my.
If that
A
had,
Ren Fair person.
Huh?
Sorry, Crystal. She's a Ren Fair person.
oh yeah, if that was a man handing that phone to a woman with a dick hanging out,
Or at least even like
Oof.
partially covered, like with the outline. Oh yeah, it would totally different. Like it's
that'd be internet scandal. Doo, 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 doo. Caleb, you know, yeah,
right.
yeah, absolutely inappropriate. Like, because you're seeing the photo, like, take a second to review it to make sure that what you were showing, the individual is totally safe. Because yeah, people don't if they're not consenting to that shit, don't be doing that.
Right? Like they don't want to see it if you're not asking for it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like he asked for a picture of the ex, not you three-quarters naked.
Yeah, showing vag and booba. And I'm a man that likes my vag and booba, but like...
So is he, but
yeah.
maybe now that he's married, he's trying to tone it down, or at least not have it as blatant.
Well, not married yet, okay? Just, off the market for the time being.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought he got married, but no. Just thinking about it, I think.
Oh my god, you're making future lore already, Sammy. You're addicted. You're on the fucking messaging boards. You're like, yeah. Caleb Bamber's married already. Take that, YouTube. You don't know it yet, but in the year 2032, Caleb's gonna be married.
No, that's too far away.
Oh, that's fair.
It's gonna be 2029.
That's fine. That's lifetimes away by now. Okay, that's lifetimes. 3 years? Whoa.
Oh, that's fair. Maybe I'm being too far away.
Yeah, let's face it, it's next month because that's how things move nowadays.
Okay, we'll cut the difference and make 2027. So next year.
Fair. You got a plan. You got a plan it out.
My dog.
Well, I appreciated it. It's the. Yeah, this dude. What the.
Right?
Oh my goodness, you would let this man dominate you. I'm
Yeah, he
assuming.
would, Cole.
I'm assuming, but he is a big lumberjack.
Lumber Snack was his nickname.
Okay, let's find this woman because I understand. First of all, if it's oh, okay, yeah, let's get both of those pictures and let's blur that first picture so that the audience can understand what I went through. Blur it.
Oh yeah.
What
good
the?
grief.
You have to just do that. Just casually
You
do that.
asked for a picture of him. I pulled up a picture
You
of him.
pulled up literally. It was his tit. Full
I was more focused on him.
areola tit and vaginal
It's just a boob.
flaps.
No, it was not.
It's just a boob. Yeah, and how would that work if I showed a woman just a dick of me?
It's good for her. I want to see it.
What do you mean by that?
You want to show me?
No, I do not. If this was reversed, you would be so canceled right now.
I've already been canceled in real life, so cancel me online. I don't care.
Oh, okay, shit. I think you guys are starting to get her personality. I know I am. Pull up.
Yep,
Let's
yeah,
see
we
who
are.
elected. I don't think we're gonna be surprised.
I honestly have forgotten her name, so...
Bullshit.
You're so uptight,
Remember when
Caleb. Calm down. Calm down.
Our wise Lord and Savior Barney Stinson, for those millennials that have seen How I Met Your Mother. Remember, he talks about that crazy hot graph, right? And as, the crazier they get, the hotter they need to be, and, there's that perfect equilibrium. She's passed into, she's lowered, maybe back down with time, unfortunately, into the more crazy aspect, and you can just see it. Maybe he just felt it in her eyes, and that's what he was trying to get away from.
Maybe. Although her looks don't go with the crazy.
Nope.
She's like an anomaly. She's like that dot, the Stinson line is like...
Oh, she's the outlier on the
she's
fucking
the outlier. Or she's just not my type. I'm going to assume she's just not my type.
Oh, because you don't find her very attractive?
No.
No, I'll be honest with you,
She
I
was
don't
going on about the trans at the beginning.
Yeah.
There's trans men that look, trans women that look
yeah.
almost identical to her or better. No wonder why she's cranky about them, because I'm sure she gets mistaken for them.
That's fair.
I am so sorry, woman.
Yeah.
I feel so bad about that.
Like, you feel bad for her?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's, that's not something I bet you a lot of people think about.
Because
there's just more masculine looking women.
There is, and there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And there's definitely, as the trans women have proven, there is ways of modifying it to make yourself more feminine. If that's what you
want to do.
Feel more like I don't go out of my way to make myself look more feminine, but that's because I feel like I'm an average looking woman myself. Like, I've never really had too many mistakes, even with me shortening my hair or any style. Sometimes, but then again, I prefer the.
Sorry, did you say mistakes?
Oh yeah, nobody really pays much attention to the gender. Like, I've never had people question my gender too much. So
I see. You haven't. Yeah.
So that's not really a fair statement, but. So I don't go out of my way. I put mascara on. Like, I don't do a full face. I don't do full makeup for anything. So I can't say like I go overly focusing on making myself more feminine, but I haven't felt the need to. So
that's fair. You know what it is? You know what I think it is? It's her skin blemishes, unfortunately.
I don't think so. I think it's actually I think it is her makeup. Because the foundation, like, it amplifies the double chin. And it's got, like, this very pale kind of face, but she's got, like, that red chin. And it really emphasize, that's, like, a very masculine square.
Okay.
Whereas...
How would you do her makeup to make her more feminine, you think?
I don't do any of my own makeup, so it'd be really hard to say. But definitely a different kind of contouring, like... Yeah,
just the way the shadows and everything...
The shadows lay on it. Maybe amplify the mouth, because I think that's part of it, is she's got a very masculine mouth, at least how I view it. Because it's the very top lip is very thin. So enhancing that, I think, would really make that more feminine looking, or even increase, like, the pout on the lip, but I really think it's mostly the top thin lip is giving a it's very elongated. Maybe not even the makeup. Maybe I would actually change the hair. Because I think the hair really, as I said, elongates it and really makes it give that, like, masculine, like, structure.
So if you almost cut it a little bit shorter and had it more like maybe shoulder length or cut it in layers and stuff.
A different style, I think, would really amplify the feminine features as opposed to the more masculine.
Man, it's crazy what a good haircut will do. Because you're right. Actually, you're right. It does kind of elongate. I feel bad talking about her looks, but like. It's just
go on the internet, like, you know what? People, I'm sure, if start talking about us.
Yeah. Like, it's like, I want to be clear, it's not from a, like, let's judge and bully this person.
No.
It's just, like, legitimately, you and I will see these things, and we're like, hey, we're describing what we're seeing, and this is just what we're seeing.
If
like,
she is happy the way she looks, all the better, happier for her, even.
Yeah, if anything, I would
really hope
her take our opinion and throw it right in the trash can.
And I really hope so.
It's just coming from a place of observation. That's it.
Right? If that's the style she likes and enjoys,
all the power
I'm
to her.
happy for that.
Yep, all the power to her.
But yes, it's an objective statement of what I'm seeing from this angle.
Yep. Yeah. No, I fully agree. Yep. True. Preach.
I'm a gooner. I'm like gooner prime. What do you mean? I'm like the least.
Okay, so how about you go to his Instagram, and I'm sure she's on there.
That's what I said. And then you said...
I mean, on his friends list.
Yes, go to his Instagram.
Thank you.
That's
if this is your big thing that a guy kicks you out for someone hotter.
Yes,
Not hotter, just younger and stupid.
Says the jaded ex-girlfriend who unconsensually shares her... Is that a kink of yours? There's no way you did not. There's no way you accidentally showed me your literal vagina.
That was an accident.
I did not want to see that.
And you didn't see it. You saw like the frontal clothed outfit.
Girl.
You're overreacting.
I saw your pussy.
You're overreacting.
And your literal tits. I've never had that happen on this show, nor have I ever
You're welcome.
asked for it to happen. No, I would not, and I don't want.
There's the 21-year-old.
You're welcome. You saw the tip of my dick. Just nope.
See? Didn't leave me for someone hotter, just younger and stupider. And easier to control. That's what older guys like to do.
I don't know. We don't know how they met. You're
I
you're
told you how they
projecting a
met.
lot.
We met
She
at
is projecting a
my
lot.
33-some themed birthday party.
33-some?
Yeah, that was my idea. I turned 33, and we had a 33-some themed birthday party.
What does that mean? Is that just everyone?
Well, my goal is I wanted every type of threesome to happen at my birthday party.
What is wrong?
The only one that didn't happen is like 3 guys. I'm really disappointed about that.
I think she's more attractive by like 1 on the 1 out of 10 scales,
Damn,
but it wasn't like you're right. It wasn't like that big of an upgrade.
Fucking holy grail! What the? You're like I'm gonna build Mecca for the Gooners. Like Jesus, that's crazy.
Well, somebody has to be the one to organize the parties.
Somebody's gotta make the porn we watch, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy though.
Right.
Damn. Also, I'm sorry, 33, like 33rd birthday. So once again, how old is it? Like, how old is this woman now?
And how long? Yeah, I was going to say, how long ago was that party, and how long ago then are you hung up on this ex? And like, how old are you? Because then,
right now, no, I feel bad that I didn't. I kind of want to. Hang on, I kind of want to go back. Okay, where are we? We are at 9 minutes in. 9:19.
9:19.
Okay.
4 years old from San Diego,
Holy
California.
Shit, that was a year. She's 34.
A year ago.
Holy shit, I wouldn't have guessed. Gun to my head, 42.
Yeah, I would have thought she was older than me. Or at least late 30s. And I don't know, 34 I don't consider as late. Like, I would have thought, like, night. 37.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I
So, like, 42, like,
damn.
I would have called 40-ish.
You would call 40 a stretch?
No, I would have said 40-ish.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's...
Like, give or take a year.
Oh, this was last year that you had this party. Oh.
10 skills, but it wasn't like, you're right, it wasn't like that big of an upgrade. Maybe you're just like
Definitely
miserable
downgrade.
to be around and impossible to be in a relationship with. Jaded X. Listen.
No, I'm an awesome girlfriend.
Okay, you wouldn't be left.
I just told you I had a 33-some birthday party. That was my idea that we hosted. How am I not an awesome girlfriend?
Not every guy wants that. Lots of
Well,
people are
obviously he
trad,
did.
lots of people are fun, lots of people are not. It's like, it's okay.
Speaking of birthdays, I made you something for your birthday. It's kind of where my money went, by the way, to make it. I was going to give it to you on Friday, but then you were sick.
So maybe his issue is that he's now at the stage where he actually wants to settle down.
Oh.
Or maybe he's sick of... Maybe he wants monogamy.
Maybe he found a more committed partner, and she's still like.
She's still interested in
No.
the poly world, which if all polys have that issue is unless everybody in the poly queue is poly,
Mm-hmm.
one will eventually desire the monogamy. So unless he is actually poly with the replacement also, that could very well be kind of the problem. Is like she's saying it's this fun thing, but maybe
he's done with the fun.
Yeah, because the older I
'Cause
get,
the thing
like
is, you're not gonna stay the same forever.
you should have just
You're gonna change and adapt, and what's fun in one instance could slowly lose its relevancy in your life, and you're like, I kind of fucked everybody under the sun at this point. I think I'm all partnered out. I'd like to have just one partner I have fun with.
right?
Yep.
Or maybe they just aren't compatible anymore. Like maybe they want the odd fun, but not regular fun. Or maybe they want regular fun and you want only birthday funs. Like I don't know what yours like. We haven't gotten to that part. Or enough information, but maybe that's part of the problem though, because like when you're poly, there's so many extra questions that are like ambiguous, which is why it's so important for full communication for those partners. It's like there can be zero secrets. Like you've got to like really talk about like figure out your emotions and work together to maintain, like, because it's not just like one person then.
Mm-hmm.
You're constantly having a third, fourth, or whatever extra, which anytime you add anything to anything, it's extra dynamics.
Yeah, you've got to be able to communicate your changing landscape. Yeah, that's the thing, is communication just doesn't happen once. It's a whole system that you're able to build off of continuously. You know, you're not setting up a communication tower so you can send one message and you're done. You're setting up an infrastructure to move data along.
Right. So she's so focused on. She really is focused on this age.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's entirely possible because it is a significant increase in age difference there.
She's hitting she's in her mid 30s.
Mid 30s.
She's hitting what I would call the pseudo like midlife crisis.
Could be.
And now tied with him going for somebody younger, that's gonna, if you choose, because I've had those feelings. I had those feelings for a little bit.
Already feeling insecure and
then you crank it up. Yeah. Now I had it a little bit earlier than I would say most people, only because I was married to somebody a little bit older than me, and along with that we had Dee pretty young. So with those fatherly feelings that you end up having, it kind of just all it's a pseudo midlife crisis, where it's like you feel like you're at your midlife and everything is crashing down, but in reality you still have tons of life left. You just have to get out of your own head, basically.
Yeah.
So I mean, a normal midlife crisis is like that too, but it's you're less correct about half of your life being gone.
Yeah.
So
I think that there is such a thing as like a quarter life crisis, which would be about that one.
Yeah. So, and if she's already having feelings like that, it's gonna be worse for sure.
I was sick.
Yeah.
Very rare.
I saw you from across the room, and you looked and sounded like. So I was like, okay, he's not faking it. But so.
Don't fake being
your
sick.
birthday was also on Valentine's Day.
Let's see
so this is for you.
Well, I already unconsensually got one gift from you. Let's get a second.
You're not gonna like it, but you're gonna love it. It will make sense. I made these for you. They're nipple clamps with a cute little C and a little hammer on it. Get it? And it's green. Colton said your favorite color is green like money. I made this. It's a matching pair. And wait, because your birthday's on Valentine's Day.
Fuck, this episode's gonna be 4 hours long for us to get through it.
Yeah.
Hi, Oprah, that I'm sitting down for an interview with. I got you nipple clamps or a big old dildo. You're welcome. Oh my god.
See,
what
like,
the fuck? Are you intentionally? Oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Sorry, but I won't feel too bad because really.
Oh no, I thought I paused.
The biggest reason you're playing is so I can have something to distract myself. And the odds of me actually even paying attention is like, I'm not even sure if I even looked at your screen.
That's fair.
But I appreciate it because somehow it still helps.
Good. But yeah, it's honestly God, it seems like she's just like trying to make him uncomfortable sexually. And if this is the kind of humor that she has and the things she kind of even because I get it, you're playing things up for a podcast, but even if you're doing that, that's still pretty wild. Right?
Like, I feel like
we're ballsy.
We're like 10 minutes in and she's insecure about the younger woman, and all she is hypersexualized.
Yeah.
So, I'm ignoring the fact that that the new one's younger. I'd be sick of the hypersexualization. If this is what you're like, even like an eighth of the time in public, as a partner, I'd get sick of constantly sexual innuendos and jokes. Like, the odd one's kind of fun every now and then again, but it's also knowing your audience and group. Like, I would be pretty uncomfortable in most situations if I were her, like, being around her.
Oh yeah, she'd probably very much eventually make me uncomfortable. I think the first couple of jokes would be like, ha ha ha, you know, like, yeah, we're all adults here, like, type deal, and, you know, I make jokes about my ass too, and penises and stuff like that's the, I don't know, I can, you know, there's times I can make those jokes and get away with it, but yeah, you're right, it's knowing the audience and kind of who you're the setting that you find yourself in, and this just doesn't feel like the setting.
No, it really doesn't. Like, who the heck gives a... I want to say random stranger, but it's not really a random stranger, because, like, she applied, so obviously she feels connected to Caleb, because, like, it doesn't feel as much of a stranger. But really, I cannot imagine walking, like, sitting down with somebody in person for the first time and giving something so personal as a gift.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, up until this point, there's a very good chance she hadn't had any contact with him whatsoever. And then it's like, all of a sudden, here's some nipple clamps, like...
And I
whoa.
took the time to find out your favorite color and try and make this detailed. And it's just like, it's far too personal for...
Yeah.
Like, I get you're right. It's probably for a podcast, and it is, I'm sure, to be played up. I hope. Otherwise, I'm very concerned for Caleb.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
It's no wonder why he has had to have increased security, because, oh my goodness. Otherwise, that's not endearing. That's creepy.
That's creepy.
Like, pushing into scary.
It is. Yep.
And she's just finding it, oh, it's cute. No, it's not cute.
When we finally achieve that level of fame, I'm opting for a moat around our house and a couple of swamp puppies.
I could go for swamp puppies.
Yeah, only because I'm almost 100% sure would be out there booping them.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, get them a couple of capybaras. They can all chill. We'll make sure there's lots of heat lamps and covered so that, the snow can't get to them. We got to think about them for the winter,
No, we'll just upgrade to the polar bears.
Ooh. Seasonal, like a subscription for deadly predators to protect your home. So, like, what could we... Zoo X or Zoo PS, where it's like, hey, do you need a polar bear to protect your house? Are you tired of Jehovah's Witnesses and you live in about a moderate to temperate climate? Boy, do we have a tiger for you. And it's like they're like selling these advertisements as...
Do you want the wolf? Or for a discount we get you the coyote?
Yeah, well, but if you order in the next 15 minutes, we'll throw in a couple of foxes. Oh, that would actually be really funny. I'd be down for something like that. No, come with me. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And
we're not getting very far into the show, but you know what? It's not so much as about the show as inspiration for conversation pieces anyway.
Yeah, it is, and that's the thing is they'll hear a little bit of this, and then they'll get a bunch of us, and even if we don't make it all the way through it, I think it is what it is. I think it's still good content to put out. You people, maybe you don't get an ending. That's life, man. You don't get happy endings. Fairy tales.
If you're actually interested in the show, go watch the show.
Yeah, just because she looks like the evil stepmom that's going to give you an apple doesn't mean this is a fairy tale, okay?
I made you an attachable little heart chain. So you hook them to both of them, and you can hold around. It's a birthday gift for you and your girlfriend. You're welcome. These are for you. I'm gonna put it in the box.
It's disturbing. And truthfully,
how's my
that
girlfriend
chain
gonna
looks
feel that I saw your pussy
more
today?
like
She might like it.
What's that?
That chain looks more like a collar, which I'm cool with. I love my collars. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, really, you're pushing too hard. You're pushing. You're like so far past pushing. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
he's feeling the same way.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so I don't understand how you're surviving.
When I was younger, I had
There
the
is
exact
no
same corduroy
possible
jacket.
way
I think you did too.
on less than 4,000 hours a month as a
Did I have
single,
that when I met
probably
you?
permanently, woman
Maybe.
in San
I'm
Diego
not single.
is
I'm
making.
seeing people.
No, I don't have it anymore.
Uh-oh.
Or else it's like
Yeah,
hidden
but
away
are you
somewhere.
living with
I don't
them?
know
Are you in a
what.
committed relationship?
The
When
one
did you
day,
get
the
broken
world
up
will
with
need you
Jaded X,
by
huh?
February,
Because that seems to be where this is all stemming from, Jaded X.
May of last year.
Okay, why the are you clinging? How long were you guys together?
About 3 years.
Okay, fine. But even still, it's
Look,
just like
he broke up with me, but we still
but
lived
you're
together
still
for like
kind of
6 more
acting like a
months.
bitch after that
I became,
long.
Did you
he
say
called me a
maybe?
bitch for
Yeah,
so
I
long,
said
I just
maybe.
became
Oh,
one.
okay.
Maybe. I mean, but you're the one acting like that right
By the
now.
way,
Someone who
I
can't
thought
get
you
over
called her
someone,
a
I can
baby.
also
but
quality
throws him under the bus
test.
for everything. Maybe he wasn't perfect.
Like
I don't
3
know.
years of
But if I can't get his
child's
side
play.
here, all I'm reading is
Okay,
you
well, that too.
only
What?
talked about him with the pre-production staff. You You're
I
freaking
forgot
out
to tell
about
you
the
something.
person.
I tested those clamps out myself.
Yeah,
Okay,
see,
good. That's
so they're
great.
good quality.
down,
Okay, so
upgraded
is that
for
your way
a
of deflecting
younger
from any
model.
kind of
Okay,
Well,
now I can
self-reflection,
understand
any kind of taking
that.
accountability?
No, I've
Welcome to
gone to
2026.
therapy
People won't take
weekly
accountability.
since the breakup.
Yeah, you
so
must be
I'm-
getting an enablement therapist because those happen.
No.
Yeah.
Someone that's actually not willing to challenge your
Yeah.
shit. You know the best therapist I got? It's the dude we took on the plane with us in that plane video. I've used him ever since. He's someone
I
that
haven't
calls
seen
me a
the plane
dumb
video.
when I'm being a
Okay, back to the makeup because I jump around. I think the other thing that would help that makes her look more masculine is the color choice for her eyeshadow. It's this blue.
Oh
And
yeah.
it makes it very almost bruised like. And for some reason, a lot of trans guys, the ones I've seen, I can only go by a lot of the images that I see. When they're trying to look, that's tends to be one of the color palettes they choose.
Is the blue one?
Yes.
Wonder where that is.
That is a good question.
Yeah. Because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of when I think of drag queens and stuff.
Drag queens are different.
I know they're different, but I'm like everybody that doesn't that aren't women that use like is there a palette?
Is there a palette? You're
Yeah.
right. That is a fair question. If there's something like a color that they're drawn to.
But then again, I'm trying to think of how many other colors than blue I see. Like, because you're talking about the upper parts of the eye, right?
Yeah, right.
Other than
If you
blue.
play just for a minute or two, I would have recommended
dumb
like a
fuck-
brown.
Shit. He calls me on my shit. He gives me the tough
Okay.
love that I need.
Yeah.
He doesn't
or
just
like
enable
a
me.
red or a pink.
He puts me in my place.
So it does.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Or just maybe even like a changing back to like a lighter, like a whiter.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's also just the style of clothes she's got too. Okay, anyways.
Poor woman. She wrote her own, put herself together to write her own judgment note.
I feel so bad. I do not want to be so judgmental. I gotta work on that.
Do you want me to cut some of that out, or are you good leaving it in?
No, it's me being human,
Okay.
and I want to acknowledge the fact that I am sorry for being so judgmental, and it's something I intend to work on is being less judgmental,
I love it.
or maybe at least just being observational as opposed to trying
Vocal.
to cut back on the.
Yeah, I think it's okay to find a healthy balance between. Yeah, I love it. I love the authenticity.
Doesn't take you to sex parties.
Yeah, like
my
she's
gosh.
still.
Okay,
It's like,
are you
like
just gonna
10
be
minutes
obnoxious
in.
the whole time?
She wants to do sex parties. You were
Are you
you
gonna take
fucking
this
called it.
seriously,
Yeah.
or what are you
I am
doing?
taking it seriously. I'm trying to get to explain to you where all my money
In no
went.
real world would a serious person say, so your therapist doesn't take you to sex parties? Shut the
not what I
fuck
said.
up. It's not cute. What? What did you say then?
I said, well, you said your friend. I didn't realize it was your therapist. I don't know this.
What?
whole-
I said my therapist.
I misunderstood you, but the plane thing, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. It's for the community, not for you.
Okay. So where a lot of
So
my money
how
went
are you
was,
surviving?
well, credit cards.
Okay, since May
not
credit
surviving.
cards.
No, we still
Yeah.
live together.
Now?
That's deferring.
Still?
I just
Today?
moved out. Because remember we
So
were
he
talking
was
about,
her while you were in the cuck
yeah,
position.
not just her. Literally, like, he'd people downstairs while I
Well,
was
yeah,
home.
they sound like freaks.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it sounds fun, but it's just not for every relationship. Like, I'm
yeah.
down
That wasn't
for that.
that
but
part. I mean, it was my kink when we were together, but afterwards, no.
Well, your opinion doesn't matter when you're not his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But we lived
about what he's
together.
doing. That barely matters. I mean, he should have in front of you if it's not consensual. But I know you aren't good with those boundaries.
I am.
Oh, no.
We're
I've
really big on
never had
boundaries and
someone pass
consent.
boundaries the way you have this episode.
Ah.
Luckily, I'm not a weird freak that, like, oh my, I don't really care,
Yeah,
but it was.
Thankfully, he's
you know,
not like
If the roles
a prudish host,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's that.
The thing is I like if it happened to me, it's not the end of the world. I'm not gonna freak the fuck out. But it's the fact that the person takes such little accountability for doing the shitty thing. I think that's the part that frustrates me. Where it's like, well, was it? No, shut the fuck up. You did the bad. Be like, yep, sorry, should have you were uncomfortable with that photo. Sorry, I should have maybe I should have double checked the photo. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, like, yeah.
But instead, she's totally pushing us like it was a gift for like it's the best thing. Like
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, just suck it up. Like, no, motherfucker, take accountability. You did it bad. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like no, I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah. And now I'm going to be more upset about it because now you're. I think that's the thing that sometimes has happened to me is, you'll tell somebody, hey, you're being disrespectful in this way, and it's the laughing off of the disrespect that they put towards you. But if you disrespect them, you're the worst person in the world.
Yes, it's that double standard.
It is.
But it is also just, it's almost like a double hurt, because it's like, okay, I can overlook, just to acknowledge that I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that's fine. But if you don't, then it's just like, okay, so now I'm uncomfortable. I'm pissed off because you're not acknowledging that I was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, and then it compounds on itself.
It does.
Yeah. Because now you got two feelings of anger, and they're like, oh, doing the Dragon Ball Z dance. So far, a lot of Dragon Ball Z references tonight where they dance over and they touch fingers and they merge into the Super Saiyan.
Really, that's what all he's wanting is just like acknowledge that I didn't ask and I was uncomfortable. But no, it's just like doubling down. It's like,
oops, yeah, you're right. I should double check the photo and move on. Yeah.
The reverse. There is a double standard that is egregious.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree?
No, I totally agree with him.
No, because you just asked for it. But if I literally did before anything, my career would be done.
Isn't it only if you send it
no
to
one
me
gives
directly?
a fuck what you just did. Just stop. That's not what this episode is about. Okay.
That's true. You're really
so
right.
you guys are in an open, freaky relationship.
The first
you
thing you
decided
mentioned
you were
is
not
like,
the person.
She's still living with it. She just moved out. And that's like the closest thing. And like, oh, she's living off of her credit cards. That's the only financial things we've gotten into so far. 15 minutes in.
She's not living on her own though.
She just moved out.
Oh, did she just move out? Oh, okay.
Yeah. We've been talking over that part, but yes, she just moved out. Like, I'm not sure how long ago, but it was just
very recently. Okay.
Very recently, because yes,
now
he was still
out.
screwing his new girlfriend in the house with her.
Or was.
She just moved out.
Oh,
she
okay.
said she just.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, who gives a move on? This should not be the entire conversation.
Well, that's also
now
part of why I'm trying to figure out my finances now. Now that I am on my
how
own.
About you already knew you were broken up since May, so get your together, knowing that you likely wouldn't live there anymore because he's.
It also took me a long time to find a place on my own because it's California. I did try for like 6 months to try to find my own place, and I finally found one, and now I'm on my own finally.
Now this actually does play into the situation for what it's worth with the note that I just got. I mean, your entire life revolves around this, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And I think we're understanding. You're a pervert, and we love perverts. Perverts are good. I am too. Who cares?
We're the best.
Okay, but your entire life revolves around it. That seems a little pathetic.
Yeah,
but
I go to
either
a party
way,
like once a
that's
week.
your entire community, and now it's like stripped from you. Because he's there. You met him in the community, and then he met her in the community, and now you're just.
Well, I mean, the problem isn't
So you've lost all your
my
friends.
ex. I also did get kicked out of the community.
Oh yeah! How do you do that?
No, I had the audacity of saying I would like to have a ladies' night that is for actual ladies, not men in dresses. So I got canceled, and I got kicked out.
Right.
Because I don't believe that men who claim that they're women are women. And so I'm no longer welcomed.
Well,
Okay.
That's also like
well, that
discretion
community
on
sounds like they support that. So
what you're. Yeah, I feel like then you're in the wrong community. Like, the perverted community. Okay, the porn list is like a million long.
No. She could have absolutely suggested a cis-only woman's night.
For sure.
Don't be a about it. Don't be a cunt about it. Don't just say, hey, I want to have just pussy in here tonight, or only pussy, all pussy night. Okay, you want to come fuck us? Because realistically, either you're gonna do an all lesbian thing, which you just want all pussy, which is fine. You don't have to be into dick, but she didn't have to add the part where it's like, well, men in dresses with dicks, and it's like you don't need to add that part.
No, you can have. Again, it goes with the respect, which she is lacking in so many different ways.
Yeah.
And that's why she's out of the community.
Yeah.
Is the lack of respect. Because it's a very respectful community as a whole. Like, consent is super important. She's obviously pushing those boundaries.
Yep. Yes.
In multiple aspects of that, for that matter. And Communication, huge. Consent,
Like,
respect. Like,
Just the 16 minutes of watching her. If somebody came to me and said she did something sexually inappropriate towards me, I'd be like, yeah, that sounds about
I
right.
would not be surprised.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, no, that's, I kind of believe you. Yeah, seeing her personality and attitude, yeah, for sure.
Which, who wants to have that thought?
As part of the community, yeah, no, you don't. Especially when you're like, realistically, sex is it's vulnerable, and you're in this community being this way. If people don't feel safe with you, they're not going to want you to be a part of their community.
No.
And when you don't know how to understand the no or the non-consensual aspects of those, and that's the social cues that go with it, right? Maybe you're so autistic you don't understand. That community is probably not for you, because like you if you're not going to be able to read the social cues on consent, it's going to get really awkward really quick, and you probably are going to get kicked out.
Yeah, very well is possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So good.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Surprised?
cult. It's a cult.
I mean, this is like their values and what they support. Are you
Yeah,
surprised?
but I would like to go to a party for women and feel comfortable there and have a good time and not have to pander to some dude in a dress who's like, I'm a woman because I say so, and you have to treat me like it.
Well,
I'm
it's
here
fine,
at ladies'
but-
night.
What are these
if
trans
that's
people
that
doing at the
community,
orgy? Like,
it's like
honestly.
No, it should have been
I
a community
just-
for
should have been,
women.
but it sounds like it's not. That's what I'm trying to say.
And that's what
I'm
I
devil's
don't-
advocate.
I
Like, I
don't
don't
think these
if
are
I
real
was going to a
stories.
sex party and all of a sudden a dick ended up in my mouth, it's not really what I'm hoping for. I get it, but
I don't
like,
necessarily
but
say
if that's
so
what the
much as
community
not
is, I would have that
possible.
expectation and know
that's
that.
the thing.
She definitely sounds like she's got issues with that community. Like, basically, yes. Like, with the trans people specifically. Like,
You know what I don't understand?
What?
Sucking a dick is sucking a dick. Does it really matter what gender it's attached to on the other end? If you're gonna suck one dick, like let's say you suck my dick, right?
it's a great dick.
It's a great dick. But then all of a sudden, I got bigger titties than I have now, and I wear dresses. Is it fundamentally a different dick? Or is it ship, like Odysseus's ship dick? Dick ship?
In a way, yes.
Like if I strip away enough of the dick, is it still the same dick?
It's not the same.
Because really, you haven't changed the sails. The mast is still standing strong. You've just changed the boards around it.
And that's for the case where there's enough change that I do see that there could be too much of a difference.
Okay. I guess you know what? I don't understand it. I don't personally have that hang up or that
I
thing.
personally don't have as much of an issue because I love boobs.
Yep.
I don't actually have an issue. Because as you said, as long as, to me, I'm with you, a dick is a dick.
A dick is a dick, is a pussy is a pussy.
Is what I prefer. Like,
Yep.
but that being said, whether it's being attached to a more masculine upper portion definitely can play an impact on how much you appreciate it.
Okay.
Because
Do you think you'd have
Like,
the
how
same
often-
thing if you were into pussy? You think you'd have the same thing where if you were into pussy and the cis women, that if it moved towards the more masculine side, it would change a little bit for you?
I think it would.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you know what? Maybe that goes part and parcel with the being more into certain genderish traits, which is, I mean, you can't really help who you're sexually attracted to.
No, and there's nothing wrong with any of it.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, a trans woman, whether it's, for me, as long as there's a dick, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Whether there's boobs attached or not,
You're like, meh.
eh,
Probably be more situational for you then.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Which once again, that's fair if she feels that way.
which
Right,
is
because
funny
I'm not-
because,
not saying
it doesn't
that-
work for me with the reverse, which is how come I have any form of concept, because, as you said, would it be the same with a masculine upper portion and a pussy? I don't think I could. Like, I don't think I would. It
That's
has
fair.
to be fully feminine.
Yep.
or a range for a masculine.
Okay.
So maybe I am more lesbian than I think I am, but who knows?
Fair.
Just because I'm more comfortable with the upper female
Yep.
portions than I am. So it's either has to be a full cis female,
Yep.
and I don't really care for
And
guys.
you're indifferent to the male side.
Indifference to the male side.
Yep.
Because I feel like if the female has a masculine top, it to me I'm indifferent on.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't really have much of a interest in the masculine top.
Yep. Fair. It's all the same to me. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
It doesn't matter to you gender of any form.
No, not really.
Doesn't break down in any.
No, it's
quadrant.
It all breaks down in quadrants, but I enjoy all the quadrants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I've seen trans men that I've enjoyed. I've seen trans women that I've enjoyed. I've seen cis men and women that I've enjoyed as well. I've seen them all. And I enjoy the human form in many forms. So.
That's fair, because actually there has been one or two.
I am the avatar of what I
trans
enjoy.
Men that
I want to be able to do the little airball.
That I've quite liked, but really I'm also an unfair one because really I'm pretty sure I'm more demi, and I much prefer. I don't really have an interest per se at all until I become friends with somebody, and then it gets awkward. So
I didn't even say let's cancel that group that does it. I just said to a friend outside of a party casually, or who I thought was my friend, I just casually said, yeah, I don't like going to the ladies' nights because
I mean, are
men in
you
dresses
really
are there.
surprised? I'm sorry. Are you really surprised that you were in the freaky community in San Diego, California, and they're not a little virtue signaling on everything?
Well, they're also virtue signaling. Why do you think I'm kicked out?
Yeah, I mean, kicked out.
Because how dare I have,
Well, it's not
views
just
on
that.
reality.
You already knew the opinion. You shouldn't be surprised.
I'm surprised because it wasn't in the context of a party. I would get it if, like, I'm at ladies' night and I'm like, all these dudes in dresses, I don't want them here.
First of all, I mean,
That's not what happened.
like,
I just-
what is the way you're even like talking about them though? It's a bit weird. Like, I mean, you not respect trans people? Like,
I respect actual trans people, like Buck Angel, Blair White, actual transsexuals. But these new age transgender,
New age?
non-conforming, yeah, basically new age. Like if you're a transsexual, I respect you. If you're transgender, you're a joke because you're.
I don't believe that this lady has ever actually met a trans person. Because, honest to God, what she's describing is the online caricature of a trans person. And they exist. They exist. But the problem is it's not the norm. Online is not the norm. There are things that people do in the real world, but the problem is the internet's so big, it's scattered so far out that your actual real life that you're experiencing is not like that.
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going back to what she's saying because I have nothing nowhere to go on for yours.
Fair enough.
Is again, the community itself is all, at least it should be, all about consent and comfort. So if you find one of those ones that you're not comfortable around, don't agree, move on to another corner of the room with the other groups of people that you're already with.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have to be a thing.
Yeah, it doesn't have... Yeah. No, that's... Yeah. Yep. Yeah, nobody says you have to f*** that person. Yeah. Yeah, they can be part of the... Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're like, it can be part of the group without having to f*** that person. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe I'm missing something. Because we're not really in that community.
That's fair. That is fair. That is fair.
We've looked into it, but, like, we're not really in it. Like, so maybe I'm missing something. But as far as I'm aware of anybody, and all of them that people that I've talked to or read, or the list is long. It's all about consent. And it's your own choices on who you interact with. So just like most parties, whether it's sexual or not, if you're not comfortable, you move to a different corner of
Yeah.
the room. Like
Yeah.
you're, it doesn't have to be a thing.
And
I
then
get
if
what she's
if it's really
saying.
bad, what you should be doing, speak to your host.
Right?
Speak to your host.
Speak
If,
to the
like,
host, because the
trans-
host
Yeah.
will not put up with true discomfort.
Yeah.
Now, if you're being
Because honest to God, her discomfort, honestly, though, at the end of the day, is not legitimate.
well, that's the thing. Is like if she brought it up to the host, and as the host goes through the statements of, you know, did you consent? You know,
Because from her retelling and stuff, she just doesn't want trans people to be there at all.
At all.
Yeah.
Which I get what she's wanting is an exclusive space, which I get what she was wanting to ask. And I don't know, maybe that is the issue, is it wasn't asked. But that's something
Well, like
that
I said,
you specifically host then.
Yeah, but, well, the host, specifically host it, and I think that's what she was trying to maybe do. But once again, the way that she's described it is she wanted this night. But then she added the without men in
It goes
dresses
into the whole
comment,
entire emphasizes that her own distaste for them,
Yeah.
which is the problem.
which is like because the first part, the I want only pussy night, is fine, but it's realistically the bigotry you've added on the end.
Exactly.
Yes, that is the thing that's getting you canceled. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Up
I don't think
identity.
I know the difference.
Transsexuals acknowledge that they are biologically not the sex they are. Again, prime example.
Okay.
Prime example, Buck Angel is a female, acknowledges she's a female, but tries to present as a male. And she's like, yeah, I'm he, she, whatever. It's like, yeah, I'm a male. That I respect. And he respects women's spaces. The people I'm referring to are, I'm just a dude who has a fetish, and I'm going to put on a dress and take hormones and go to
on.
women's only spaces.
Hold on, I think-
can't stand those.
Well, I think we can have some valid conversations.
Well,
And-
not with the San Diego
Well,
community.
hold on.
You try that
No.
nuance.
What I'm saying is there could be valid conversations about
Fuck, 10 hours this episode could be.
For sure.
Even if it is a fetish, what's wrong with it?
Right?
Even if it is, what the fuck is your deal?
Exactly.
Yeah.
A
What realistically, what at the end of the day, even let's say it is like it's the top tiers of fetishes, what the fuck does it matter? What does it matter? Leave them alone. Let fucking, what damage is being done to your life by that person existing? Good gravy. And that goes for everybody that has a disdain for trans people. How the does somebody else's gender affect your day?
right?
Yeah.
This is the closest one that has any valid concerns and statements,
Yeah.
just because of it. They are in a situation in which there is sexual interactions with.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, though, still, again, it boils down to you don't have to interact with them
No.
in these situations.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
biology in sports and, changes for people that are underage. Like, there's valid conversations there, but, like, if no one's impacting you, who gives a people? Why are you policing
It is
people?
impacting if it's a women's only group. And we are forced to let men in just because we don't want to be considered
Hold on, for what
bigots.
it's worth, in a constitutional.
Well, this is not a constitutional
Yes,
thing. It's
it
a sex
absolutely
party.
is. Absolutely, for
So
what
I
it's
have
worth.
to just
It was a
constitutionally let men
it was a
into my spaces?
1987 decision by the Supreme Court that said men's groups, like fraternal groups among adults, not people in like college and whatnot, could not let women in. So all men's
Yeah,
no
'cause
pause.
women
So
are
all,
not a
no
threat to
pause.
men.
So all men's organizations had to let women in. This is like the decline of male spaces. It's like an actual thing that's happened. That's why men are really lonely. It's the #1 cause. But not only that, and I'm not like, but that is an actual thing. There is a double standard because there's lots of women's spaces, but those are never legally challenged. So, I mean, it is relatively fair to, you can't say, oh, we can have a woman's space when, I mean, the men's space is under that constitutional
Right, but there's
decision
so
from the
many
Supreme Court of
men's groups.
1997.
Men's groups are hardly impacted. It's so much, like, it's not going to fuck up the whole system if one woman invades a man's space because women are.
It's not that it'll fuck up the whole system. My lord, every group I have joined, it has been me and nothing else but women. PTA, me, nothing but women. When I used to take D to the play groups, me and nothing but women. My pottery, me and nothing but women. I know if I go do some of the jazzercise stuff or the stuff, I might get a few old men in there but it'll be me and mostly a bunch of women. Like, yes, it's exclusive spaces. I can support both styles, like, but holy shit, men just don't engage at all. So we absolutely suck at logisticizing our own groups, and that's a big core thing of why it's crumbling away. Like, and that's okay. Like, go find another group to join. Like, they're out there, but yeah, like, yes, male centric ran spaces because just men just aren't doing it. So yeah. So, any thoughts?
No, I'm in agreement.
No, I get it. If you want to host your own sex thing and you don't want someone with a dick there, that's fine. That's fine. But you knew the community. But I'm just listening to the. Hey, shut the fuck up.
You know what pisses me off? People sitting around with $25,000 in credit card debt, making minimum payments, thinking they're fine, but you're not. You're getting crushed by compounding debt every single month, every fee and point of interest working against you while you're over here budgeting your groceries down to the last penny. And here's the truth: that balance isn't going anywhere with minimum monthly payments. It builds and builds until suddenly you've paid thousands without making any actual progress. Yeah. And it's gonna stay that way unless you do something. And that is where PDS debt comes in. They've already helped hundreds of thousands of people reduce what they owe, lower their payments, and get back on solid financial ground. And they're not.
I'll make jokes, but jokes are jokes. You're just kind of being like,
based in reality, I have an opinion on reality.
No, I mean, I think we all agree gender,
Yeah, so my one, not the current ex, but another ex of mine is a. So I would have had to let him in.
It's like, you're saying it in a real way. When I say something like that, I'm saying it as a joke. You're just saying that. And I agree. I mean, sex changes for minors, women's sports, and the bathroom thing, it gets them. A dude jacking off, or biological dude jacking off in a woman's bathroom, a couple months ago, not a big fan of that. But the way you're doing it, it's like you just hate an entire group of people.
I have a right to hate an entire group of people because they're all awful.
They're all awful?
Yeah.
I've had transgender people on this show. I wouldn't say they're all awful.
Well, were they the kind where they're actual transsexuals, or are they just people who want attention?
Who is for you to say, though? Oh, you can't have me sounding like full left. How are you making me sound like that person? I just try to be.
Big shout out to Ice Beans. Okay, enjoyed her community last night. I talked about it on stream earlier today. Whenever this comes out, so you don't know when it's coming out. You don't know which day I'm talking about.
That's because it's a surprise to all of us, including ourselves.
Yep, pretty much. Fuck, lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Sorry. Okay, Ice Beans, you rock.
No, I don't even remember. Ice Beans.
Community.
Big shout out. Community conversation. Oh my god.
Trans.
Fuck it.
No, lost.
It's derailed. It'll come back.
I'm like more libertarian. Like, I just try to respect
people. See, as soon as he spoke, it hit. Okay, being in Ice Beans chat room the other day, one guy, Will, we always joke that he was never the voice of reason. He was the voice of reason last night, and it was just like, no, this can't be happening.
Even like our children don't even know who this is. This feels like a thing.
It is a thing. It's an Ice Bean. We'll have to include you someday. We'll pull you into the Discord, into the secret group chat.
I'm gonna read down the Discord again.
No, because we'll do it here. Because they'll pick up the mic and you'll be able to hear it. Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
As long as I have to just sit here and be me, I'm good.
Yeah. No.
I'll do anything you want then.
Oh my god, I'm dying again.
I'm a terrible influence.
And I just saved. Deploy the thing. Deploy it. I need oxygen.
Whoops.
Yeah. We're dead. We'll just
people Let me give you more of an example.
You're being authoritarian.
Let me describe more of my perspective where I'm coming from.
This
Not
is
the current
financial
ex, but a different ex was very abusive towards me. His family was too. We cut each other.
So because of that, I hate trans people.
Well, because the thing, he was a dude. Didn't see him for like 4 years, and then randomly at the same group, which wasn't his sex group, it was a BDSM group. Sex wasn't allowed at those parties. He shows up. Haven't seen this dude for like 4 or 5 years, and he's a woman now.
Sure.
And I had told my friends,
Oh,
I'm like,
she's-
hey, you
she's a
that
better
same
one.
guy that I told you had been very abusive is now a woman. The person that you know as this,
Oh
it's
shit,
the same
she's made
person.
it.
And I
She's
didn't
made
know
her
that.
trauma
And they
everybody
said,
else's
well,
problem.
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
she's trans now, so you have to forgive him for who he was before.
Well, I don't know about that, but that doesn't.
But I would have had to let him into my groups because he's a woman now.
Okay. Yes, I understand your perspective. Like, I don't think you should be forced to let someone into a group you don't want to. That's fine. And
That's-
I don't believe in forgiving someone.
That's not a trans thing. That's a
No,
that's an
that's
abusive
That's a
thing.
specific person thing.
Yeah.
That you're translating into a whole group. Which
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, no, that's the you're trauma dumping on everybody else for something that is not even relevant to the issue of somebody told you to accept your abuser into your sex group, which, by the way, huge violation. I would have left that group immediately, because if I came to you and was like, if you came to me and was like, holy shit, that guy in part of that wants to be part of our group, he actually abused me and was like super physically violent about it, and I'm like, well, he's changed. It's been years ago. You just got to get over it. Nope. You need to get the fuck out of there.
Right. Which then, okay, so you're upset that they have canceled you. Okay, if they chose that over me, I wouldn't want to be a part of it anyway, so I would have walked.
Yeah.
But again, I guess I'm not in that community, so maybe because there's only so many options out there, but I don't know. Like,
hang on now, though. If you feel like that person was your abuser, and
I'd be avoiding that person.
No, I would agree. I would agree with you, but you would definitely feel upset that the group kicked you out.
I'd be upset for sure.
Yeah.
But then again, I'd also be keeping an eye on that, and it's like I'd be
but
biding my time. I'm like,
but once again, she puts herself in a catch-22 situation, because she is being. It's almost like you're locked in a death sequence, and there is no way of escape on that, because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You truly are. Like, you are either way, and it was just, unfortunately, you know what? It's possible to do everything right and still get f***ed, and I think that was one of those situations.
possibly.
But that also doesn't give you the right to be a bigot towards a whole group.
No.
So, like, there's negative consequences, but you don't get to do the negative consequences as well.
Right?
Yeah.
Because really what you're expecting is one person's failure is impacting an entire everybody else.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's unreasonable.
it is unreasonable.
Someone's abusive past just because they transition. I'm not
And
saying
that's
that.
the mindset
But no,
of the
the way
community.
you're just talking about and whatnot, like, trust me, I roll my eyes at a lot of the performance things too. I get it. But my goodness, it's just like, who cares? Dude, even Asmund
But
Gold
if that's
on like
your
the
life-
right
if that's your
says
life-
people's pronouns correctly. Like, you're just like, there's no point of what you're doing. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
There is
just,
a point to it.
just
If you
let
go
people
to a-
be people.
Not in my spaces. Why do I have to let you?
No, it's the
be
way you're talking
you?
about them. I'm not saying you should force people in. I don't think men should have to force people in either. Okay? But it's just the way you're talking about
Right?
people.
I
It's just
can't suck your dick for 4.
He's in agreement, and I agree with that. Is if you want specific spaces for specific things, that's fine.
No, yeah.
But you don't have to be a dick about it to everybody else about it either.
Yeah.
If you want women only, okay, fine. But it's the reaction to other people. It'd be the same if you were being bad-mouthing the cis males.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the same thing. It doesn't really matter who you're excluding if you're bad-mouthing them.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine to want specific spaces for specific things. I do agree with him that men should be allowed to have men's groups still.
Mm-hmm.
And women shouldn't have to be forced. Because I do appreciate the fact that for the women's liberation movement, it was mandatory and necessary.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think men should still be allowed to have their own personal spaces also still.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, yes, we did have to encroach on their territory in the first place because we were excluded not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
It really has not been that long that we've had our women's rights.
For sure.
It's ridiculously how little we've had our women's rights.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm terrified in how quickly we women have forgotten this.
Oh, right? Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I just... That part baffles me. But that's not to say that I don't think men should be allowed to have their own personal spaces still. But that being said, we do still have to have mixed spaces, mandatory. And I do feel that we're allowed our own individual spaces too. And that includes our own genders. And that would be where the mixed spaces are. Not an issue. But don't, like, exclude also others. I know I'm repeating myself. We're good.
Okay. I was wondering if you want me to let you ramble. I ramble away, baby.
No, I think we're...
Okay. Sounds good.
Years and then turn around and call you a woman.
I just love hearing you talk, so I'll let you ramble on for as long
Now
as you
you're
want.
getting it. Now you're getting it.
No, I'm not. You're out here making me look like the wokest mother ever. Dude, I'm just live and let live.
Well, you did say you want to come to California, so you'll fit right in. They'll
No,
kick me
San
out
Diego's
eventually.
like, it's literally statistically the best weather in any metropolitan city in the entire world. It's destined for perfection.
Are we ever actually going to get to the
California's crap, so
finances?
no,
I don't
I'm
think we're
not.
getting to
But I would love
finances
to.
today.
The problem is we would, but we're only 25 minutes in.
Right?
It's still an hour left of the show.
I would love to, but not
We
with
need
the
to
way
stop
things are going.
commenting.
Absolutely not. And their downtown's a disaster
Don't worry, I have
anyway.
the
It's
same
like
issue
barely
when I
even
comment on
downtown.
things too.
Nothing's happening. But either way, oh, what a derail. It just makes no sense. Listen. When people say things
still swear I
in
had
a
that
real way
exact
with
same
real meaning,
jacket.
like people.
What's that?
I'm
slop,
certain I had that exact same
bullshit, whiny
jacket.
crybaby
That's funny.
commentary.
I'm almost
People have
certain you
been
did, too.
copying and pasting the same videos about me over and over again. It's just so
Yeah.
stupid. And they're like, "Ew, I don't like Caleb's jokes." Like, I don't give a.
I know,
But
it was
like,
grade
you're actually
9.
saying things is real.
Oh, okay.
And like, I agree. Don't let trans women's sports, the
happened to
bathroom
it?
situation or underage
Huh?
surgeries that
happened
are
to it?
full life
Probably
impacting.
went away.
I get
Oh,
it.
probably.
And the pressures upon community, because now we've had a lot of we've seen a lot of people detransition post-COVID.
Yeah.
But we don't just let people be though.
No.
You're
Yes.
like you're saying
Yeah.
words that are actually hurtful to just other humans. And like
I'm hurtful
like-
because they don't give a shit about women. The whole
you don't
trans-
know what people believe. You can't put
I do
people
know
in
what they believe.
No,
but because I
you-
pushed back on it and got kicked out.
That's like saying all people on the right
So I
hate
are
women and all
at
people on the
the-
left want to tax everyone 100%. You don't know. You can't assign a group of people an entire belief system.
I'm at
no
least
one is
talking
that
about the San Diego people.
You don't know. You cannot assign an entire group of people
I'm
one
talking
singular
about the-
opinion.
The kinky people in my vicinity, they all suck. And they're all part of a cult.
Then go.
Yeah, I just got kicked
No,
out.
exactly. You didn't
Yeah.
leave. You got kicked out just like you got kicked out of your relationship because you're probably impossible to communicate with and be around. And I don't think I'm really surprised. Listen, I don't give a about your opinion if you don't like trans people, but again, just the way you're even just saying things is like, I'm just like, that's not a joke at that point. You're actually kind of just being a dick.
Because I'm being honest, I'm a dick.
A little.
Because I don't want men in my spaces.
No one said that. If you actually listen to me, I didn't say that. I said that's okay. I don't care about that part.
You're okay with men being in my spaces.
Oh my gosh, is she you're
I think she might be
You're-
retarded.
I just said no. I understand that. Make your own space. And I don't think men should have had to open their spaces forcefully to women either.
Yeah, you should.
fraternal groups.
You should be allowed to have your own men's group.
Except not constitutionally, said the Supreme Court in 1987, if I'm not mistaken, or 86.
Which is
But
entirely
either way,
possible.
that's not what matters.
Yeah.
Only
that's not what
because
matters.
we
This
had
is
to
like-
do that for our women's rights.
One I do.
I don't think it's right as a whole, but we did need to do something to get us women's rights, women's access.
And the thing is yeah.
But I'm that's not negating the fact that I think men should be allowed their own spaces. Those are two separate things. It should be that men have to be forced to have a women option inclusive in one area. Like, if you want to have two separate groups for the same activity,
Oh yeah, you go start your own group type deal. Yeah.
you have to have, I feel like, at least two options, one for a mix and one for a men's. Whether you have a third one that includes a women's only, that's fine.
You could just go start your own club then.
It's just my statement is that we had to do that because he's hung up on the fact that men, because the Constitution has been forced to include women, and I refuse to budge on that part because it is like women do have to. We fought to make sure that we have women's accessibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But I am also in agreement that men do have to be allowed their own men's spaces. So for every space that they want that's individually male, they have to have a mixed group available. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But that's only if you're starting multiple groups. Like at this point, because what you're saying is if a fraternity wanted to have a men's only thing, they had to have fraternity co-ed portion of their fraternity, and then the same fraternity that's all men's spaces. That's only men. Like
and
that just becomes confusing.
It can be confusing. But there's also, I don't want us to go too far back and us not have women's rights.
No, for sure.
Women's availability,
I think
access
personally,
for women.
we should try to make groups as co-ed as possible.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But I also respect the fact that men need safe
that
spaces
it's going to be
where
on other. Yeah, it's that it's going to the two ends of the scale are going to fall, and I would kind of disagree with the Supreme Court on this. I understand I understand what they're probably saying, that women should be included, and I agree. But I think if we look at it as a binary thing, it's more of a spectrum. It's more of a spectrum of groups. Like, I'm sorry, me as a fraternity, I can't go start two fraternities. Like, if this is the only fraternity I can run and I want it to be a man-only space, sorry. Like, you can go start another fraternity that's more co-ed. Like, you can go be part of that one. I actually super disagree with because I think, and in fact, that ruling destroys a man's ability to make any space a man-only space. Because then I have to necessitate building two fraternities of the same order. One of them's just co-ed. Go start your own co-ed fraternity. You don't have to be a part of this one. Because how else do you make men's only spaces? Make a man only space that I can't put a woman into. Go ahead, try.
And that part I'm in agreement with, but at the same time, then you're introducing, when we're going back to the whole entire point, where there is points where it's something new that women are not allowed in. That women are not allowed to be a part of. So as long as there is an
we can't have our cake and eat it too on this one, though. Now that I'm thinking about it, you can't have your cake and eat it too on this one. You can't demand that every group that is formed accept women without discrimination against them, because then you can't make the equation can't equal. Okay, I'll even.
No, I'm following what you're saying.
Like, there is no way to do it. Zero. Because what you're saying is I have, it's for me. I have to write things down. If this is, I want to make fraternity A. FA is my fraternity. Fraternity Alpha. Okay? They're saying you have to have women in this space. Okay? Cool. So it's not a man-only space. Okay? That's cool. I'm going to go over here and start fraternity Alpha Male. You've got to allow women into that space. Okay? I'm going to go make fraternity Alpha Male Alpha. That's a man-only space, right? Nope. You have to accept women into that fraternity.
See, and that's where you're getting that flowchart where I feel like...
But it's each group. They're not saying each section of society has to allow... There has to be a certain mixture of fraternities that are co-ed. That's not what that ruling is saying. It's saying if you make a group...
No, I understand what you're saying, and you're right.
Yeah.
It is inconsistent, but what I'm saying is
well, it's not only,
as long as there is...
It's impossible. It's impossible. You can't do it. Here, you draw out what you're thinking. Because I'm telling you it's impossible. In my vision, it's impossible.
To see fraternity,
okay.
That's the basic overhead group.
Yep.
So as long as it's classified as a fraternity, which is the brothers, which, okay, I agree, should be men only, but women should be included in...
Because women can make their own fraternities.
That would be the sororities.
Yes.
Which, that's fine then. But then they should be allowed a co-ed one.
They can go make a co-ed one, Sammy.
Yes.
Yes.
And then that's fine because you're talking about, and then I'd be fine with fraternities having their.
That's not what they're saying, though.
That's not, but I'm saying that's.
Then all you're arguing for is we don't have to do anything at all because that's how society is naturally going to form.
But that is not how society naturally formed.
But no,
because there was a long time where it was segregation.
No, it was maybe illegal to do something. Yes, there was segregation, but that's a law-based thing that you're segregating.
Because see, that was the problem, is segregation.
But that's the thing, Sammy, is you can't make a whites-only space and have colored people be integrated. You have to just integrate everybody. That's the unfortunate part. Or you have to accept that some spaces are going to be binary. You have to pick one or the other because they're not speaking. They're not saying, hey, because what you're saying is if there was 3 fraternities, as long as one is women's only, a co-ed one, and a men one, in society, they're going to be able to join. Correct? Mm-hmm. Like, it's, okay.
That's fine, then.
What if everybody decides that we're just going to open men fraternities?
Then that's the problem, because then women are completely excluded.
Yeah, but who's forcing the men to make co-ed ones? Like, what if just nobody makes co-ed ones? Like, nobody's interested. They all segregate off to their own things. The difference is the women don't have to allow men into any of their fraternities, but the men do. Every group. It's not like, okay, today fraternity A is going to be co-ed.
As you said, if the situation were to come up where nobody wanted co-ed, then that would be fine. But we're talking about women wanting to be a part of the men, included with the men. Included
in individual sororities, being businesses. You're trying to take, sorry, I can't quite hear, I know I'm yelling. You're trying to take an abstract concept ruling where there should be a mixture of co-ed and women and men's spaces, but what the Supreme Court is, and I agree, that's how it should work. But the Supreme Court's not saying that.
The Supreme Court is not, but because they have to have a baseline.
They're saying if you start a fraternity, you have to allow women into it. So I'm telling you, it is impossible to start a men's only space with that ruling.
And with that ruling, yes. And that is a problem. I do agree with that statement. We're not disagreeing.
It sounded like you were.
I apologize in that statement.
No, don't apologize. It sounded to me like you were. It sounded like you were saying that both could exist at the same time, that they have that ruling.
No.
And you can make men's only spaces.
No.
Okay.
But we do have to figure out a way of making sure that women do not backstep into segregation.
No, and I don't think they would. But the thing is women. There's going to be men and women that want to build co-ed things together. There
Ideally, we're hoping so, but it hadn't always been that way.
Well, that's because it was law segregated. What I'm saying is you don't need to, because the segregation was men and women can't mix. It's law. You can't do it. We removed that law so that people could freely mix. I don't think we need what is basically the yin and the yang of the law, the segregation law. I don't think we need the yin of it. That is, you have to force these people into these spaces to allow these people. I can agree. Yeah, okay. Sorry. You it okay?
Yes.
Was it too much?
No.
Okay. Do you want to continue or are you good?
We're good. We can go for a bit, but not much longer though, because then
I think I am a little upset, and a little triggered that I'm being assigned being almost like you.
Didn't want to stop
when
at
I
where
joke
we were,
around, but actually I just like live and let live because I'm more libertarian on life.
I love you too.
I want people to live the lives they want to live, and I don't give a unless they're forcing bad things upon other people. Like I said, your space, not a big fan of that. Okay, if it's your own event, but if the group has their rules and you're doing your own event within that group, that's fair.
I didn't want it
fair.
in the
minutes worth
group.
of content.
I
We're
had
amazing.
said I wanted my own group.
And if they don't want you to be in their group,
It's
that's their
not
choice. I
transformative. Did
might
you
not
even
agree
watch
with
it?
them,
I only
but
got through
that is their
20 minutes
choice.
of the
If I
video.
fire someone from this company, it's not their choice.
Okay, but it's their choice to form their own business or whatever.
Yes, but
And
if
that's what I was saying
if
I
they were doing
wanted.
that while employed here, I could fire them,
Well,
and
that'd
that's
be
okay.
stupid. No, it's not. That's not okay.
What? So you're saying someone that runs a business can't decide who works there and who doesn't, but
you're allowed to decide who goes to your sex party and not?
If they're doing their job and on the side they want to do something else that doesn't impact their job,
Well, you having a sex party adjacent to being in a sex group is very adjacent. If someone started their entire content business that was adjacent to this, yes, that is very similar.
Right?
And I got canceled for it.
I got to be very careful on what we talk about here because I am under an ethics clause with my work.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me I'm not too concerned about because I've got very strong ethics as a whole, and I try and be the most positive and inclusive as a whole anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not that concerned about what we post or anything like that but it does point out the fact that we do have our contracts that we are abided by, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. Good.
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
anyway, Colton wanted me to tell you that I'm a heavy bottom.
Well, thanks, Colton. I don't even know what that means. Heavy,
Well,
I agree.
Used to be. Hey, I lost weight. So.
Could have fooled me.
Anyway, I used to be fatter, but I also used to be hotter too. So this is just where I'm at now.
You're just old.
I'm getting there, but also I'm not that
No,
old.
you got there.
I'm only 34.
Oh.
Yeah, we
Do you want to know what heavy
too.
bottom is?
Nope. So what?
It's someone
No,
who
stop. I really don't care. So what are you
like to
doing
take
now?
a lot
Where
of
do you
pain.
live? I need to get back on the finances. You brought me down that group, and now people are gonna think I'm the wokest motherfucker ever just because you're just kind of an
Isn't
asshole.
that where people want to be these days?
No, that's the opposite of where people want to be. Woke was stupid, overperforming, morally masturbating dumbasses. Like I don't give a about those people's opinions. But you were actually just being a dick. You weren't joking. Jokes are fun. Jokes are back. You're just being a dick.
I'm just being a realistic, figurative dick.
Okay. Before we move on, let me just say this, and I will, because this is. I will use Asmund Gold as another perspective because he's someone on the right. Okay. He believes, and honestly, I think most people believe that someone who is born a man, who thinks they're a woman, is still just a man. But guess what? Me, him, most people just say, but we also really don't care because it doesn't impact us. So whatever, I will just say your pronoun out of respect. As long as you don't force kids, as long as you don't go into women's bathrooms, as long as, whatever, sports, all this stuff, we don't care. But you're just out there like, no, you gross, you got a dick. I've been sucking your dick for 4 years. So it's just like, you're not a respectful person. You're just a dick. It makes no sense.
Is it respectful that they make me have to accept their mental problems?
Hey, you see where you're going? What do you mean? They're just literally...
Is it normal to be a dude and say you're a woman?
Normal, maybe not, but is that what matters? You're just literally saying you're just being respectful because it doesn't impact you.
It does impact me,
it doesn't.
Kayla.
Saying a word doesn't impact you. Do
It's the
not
whole
make me the woke mother. I am not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Don't make me look like the performative, moral masturbating freak. I'm not. You're just a dick. Who cares?
I care.
But why? It's a word. A word doesn't impact
Because
you.
it's enabling.
Now, trust me. I get it. If like you're at a job and you say the wrong word and you face consequences, yeah, that's stupid. I'm not gonna go down that road. Like, who cares? But literally, just to someone's face, if you're intentionally being a dick, what's the point? If you mess up, who gives a? If they cry because you messed up, I'll go tell them to themselves. I don't care. That's them being a dumbass, sensitive baby. But you're intentionally being a dick. Okay.
I'm
I don't
being a
care.
dick
And then
'cause I
I'm
got
getting notes
kicked out of the community.
Colton's on a completely different page right now because he just sent me a note saying that you wanted that you and the pastors wanted to get the beat out of you until you bled. Completely different conversation. Like, it's like, okay, great.
It's a good
I'm glad I
release.
learned that. But it's like,
Yeah, I liked being beat until
I
my
think
skin
Colton
broke.
wants to get to the kink talk. I don't.
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, you're a dick. So how are you affording living on your own right now? Do you have a place of rent, and what is it, you cunt?
I pay $2,000 a month for a studio apartment. It's just me and my dog and cat in there, and I love it.
You for $2,000 a month? That's insane.
That's insane.
$2,000 towards the rent, and the rest goes on the credit cards.
Yes, I get that. See, I'm not a woke freak. I'm calling everyone. Oh my gosh. But you're and a dick at the same time.
I don't know how to.
Turn on Brandon's mic. Turn on Brandon's mic.
Hi, Brandon.
You don't talk to him. Listen, Brandon, I mean, I want to check myself real quick. Because Brandon's willing to call me on my shit. Like we're both in the same camp of jokes are back and we don't cater to the performative weirdos. Am I catering to the performative weirdo right now, or is she just a dick? What's happening?
No, she's a dick.
Okay, that's what I thought.
That's your opinion.
No, that's
Yes.
two opinions.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
two
an opinion,
opinions.
absolutely.
Yeah.
You have an
I know
opinion, I have an
I'm
opinion.
not
I
a
just
At
wanted
this
to
point,
make
it's
sure.
four
Okay, thank
opinions
you.
unless
I
I've
know
got
you
you
guys are. I'm
wrong.
actually a very
The
nice
rest goes.
person.
No one believes that. So
At that
$2,000,
point, you should
including
probably
no
start to
ex of
question
yours, believes
yourself.
that.
I have some good exes that still like me and talk to me.
Who is still f***ing you? Is my question. Who the f*** is putting that?
There's one or two people.
Yeah, whittled it down to that few, huh?
They like me. I
A lot
like
of people
them.
in San Diego, and you're close to LA. So,
Ugh, LA is its own.
oh my gosh, do
culture.
not. I don't give a
No.
f about whatever rabbit hole you're trying to go down. You are not going to
I'm just
derail the
saying LA
conversation.
is a
I don't give a.
shithole.
Okay, so what do you need? What did you spend last month? If your rent is $2,000, I don't understand how $3,600 makes sense.
Well, I spent a lot of money on rent and then all these parties and BDSM stuff I buy.
Huh? Well, okay. So you said.
Like the outfits, floggers.
Okay, you said one of the things you said earlier, and I didn't go down the
toys.
rabbit hole, but now I understand that you're a freak. You said BDSM made me go into that. What does that mean?
So I like to buy outfits for the parties. I wear something new to
Parties
every
that
party.
you've gotten kicked out of.
Yeah, well, I would go to a party once a week at least.
Still.
Yeah,
But you're kicked out.
of one of the groups. And soon to be the other ones as soon as the other groups find out.
Well, as soon as they see this.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've already accepted that. So one group I'm still a part of, and I host parties, I volunteer at parties.
And I talked to
and
a
I pay
crazy
lot
sex
of it.
person once because, you know, I'm a little dabbler. But just,
YOLO.
huh?
You only live once. Dabble.
Did you just YOLO me?
Yeah. As long as it's safe, sane, and consensual,
Fucking-
go for it.
34 and you're YOLOing? My goodness. Apparently the crazy sex cities to live in for all the fun events are Los Angeles, New York City, and Austin, Texas.
Oh, so I should move here. Be another Californian that
Please
invades
no.
Austin.
Please no. We don't want you. We
You
don't
want me
need
here.
you. You are
I
unnecessary.
am the life of the party.
Okay, so
and every time I
how'd that
host-
get you into debt? What are you spending on all that?
Outfits, shoes, gear, leather. I
Wait,
make
you're
my own.
bisexual, so you're in that community anyway. Oh, I guess it makes sense. So you're in the what? Do you just say LGB?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I also
Actually,
don't.
you go around. You're just like LGB.
No, I actually don't consider myself a part of the like LGB whatever alphabet community. I'm not part of it. When I came out as bi, the meanest people were the gays and lesbians. I've never felt part of the
No, the
community.
performative weirdos are always like the actual worst people because they don't step up to actually help anyone. They just performatively masturbate online to feel good and get circle jerked by the community.
I
I
have
relatively
masturbated
agree with that, but I
online.
don't think that means all gay people are mean. Colton's not mean. Like, I don't know.
The ones in Orlando when I came
Okay,
out of the
I don't care.
closet were the
I don't care.
mean ones.
Maybe it's because you're a.
I'm very nice.
No one thinks that.
My mom thinks that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's starting to explain a lot. Photo she applied with is crazy. Did I have her vagina in it?
No,
Because
it's my
that's what she
fireplay.
does. I really don't, because I'm afraid of seeing pictures with her to see.
I am
Because
taking
can I
pictures,
be
but it's
completely
blurred out.
candid? I am not attracted to you in any way whatsoever.
Well, you have a girlfriend. That's fine. I don't need you to
You can be
attract to me,
attracted to people. Yes, but I just saw
I
a
don't.
vagina
Just because I'm bisexual
unconsensually.
doesn't mean I care if people find me attractive or
That
not.
wasn't the point. See, you immediately got attacked like the classic woman you are. It's just like you heard what I said and you made it about you. Like, I don't give. What I was trying to say is I'm not attracted to you, but I was just forced to see your vagina. It's like I've never been
welcome.
forced to see someone's vagina that I'm not attracted to before. This is the first time in my life. It kind of sucks.
You've never gotten an unsolicited vagina pic?
I only talk to people I'm attracted to. Where we get to that point.
You haven't lived.
Yes, I have. I've gotten
Anyway,
vaginas
you
from
want
people
to
I'm
see my picture?
attracted
It's a
to.
really cool picture because I do fire play. I am naked,
This
but I blurred
conversation's all over
out
the place.
the stuff.
Oh
I
my
have
gosh, how
fire
many
in my
people are
hand.
clicking off?
It's really
Oh my goodness, how
cool.
many people are clicking off? Please.
Oh,
just
we're
stay
still
here.
here for you.
Yeah, I was gonna
Fire
say it's
Shut
been
the
like.
fuck up.
They're gonna
Shut
I don't
the
know how long it
fuck
is, but it's
up.
like at
No
least
one
an hour and a
actually
half
cares.
worth of content.
No one cares. No one
do.
cares. We know the
Fireplay
answer of what people
awesome.
care about. No one gives a shit about your fire play. Shut the fuck up. You're a dumb,
Well, that's
obnoxious
not
bitch. No one
entirely
gives a
true,
shit.
We would
What
travel
What did you spend
together
last
to
month?
give-
Hey, shut the fuck up, you cunt. What did you spend last month?
I'm more
On
into
what?
the fire play and less about the whole entire nudity portion for her.
Well, it's once again. I mean, she made the masturbating comment. Like she's trying to make him uncomfortably sexually. Yeah. Which is it's just Gross.
Like,
Yeah,
see,
right.
yeah, like, I like the fireplace, but that's because I like fire.
Mm.
But I wouldn't have any interest in watching her because I wouldn't want the nudity portion of it.
Yeah. Nope.
So you're right. Fireplace, great. I just don't want to see you,
Yep.
which is a you problem.
Right.
And you're making it everybody else's problem when it's not about you.
She seems to have that habit.
Right?
Curious. Very curious.
Money,
Very curious.
you actual that deserves to be put in the ground in Minecraft.
I like that game.
No.
I haven't played it in a while.
What did you spend last month, you freak?
I don't
Oh,
know.
are
I
you
just,
serious? Are you
How's that still
this
such a
bad?
thing?
Probably.
Are you
I don't know.
actually a
How is
If I-
Minecraft such a
If
thing
I made
still?
4,000, I
it'll
probably
forever.
spent 4,000.
It's deep
Oh,
in the
what the-
zeitgeist now.
Ugh.
First of all, you brought in 3,663.
Oh, finances!
What was 8,000?
Oh my God, money.
72. How does that make
Ironically
sense?
enough, you know what? This is a good time for us to stop for
I
the
just
night.
said
We'll get to the
that's-
finances another day.
We got all through the drama.
If you enjoyed that video, hit that like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get the latest videos.